Hi guys, welcome back to the video. Today's video is very close to my heart because I will be covering the topic which is what are the most important skills to have before coming to UK, which I personally wish I had known before. The first one is being self-reliant. What does it mean? It means that you are the one who is going to make decisions about your future, be it finding a job, be it finding an accommodation, be it buying a SIM for your phone. So it's all on you. Do not expect anything from people. Always expect everything from yourself. So that's the key one. The second most important skills to have is the communication skills. That will allow you to get your first job. So my suggestion would be start speaking in English to anyone you see in UK. Start speaking in English with your neighbors, start speaking English with postmen, start speaking English with anyone you see on streets or even somewhere else. That's a game changer, because A, it will allow you to be more fluent with your English, B, it will allow you to have more confidence in your personality. Next one is perseverance, the consistent action in the right direction, being patient and trusting the process, and I can assure you results will follow. Look, failure is your friend. When you're coming into UK, you're applying for different jobs, especially your first jobs, you would face a lot of rejections. But the point is, try and analyze why you're being rejected. Either it's my CV, either it's my covering letter, either it's my personality, the way I'm dressing up. All these little things, they do matter, but sometimes we do overlook them. One is basic IT skills so that you can amend your CV, you can write a covering letter. So essentially you should know your Word, you should know your Excel, you should know your PowerPoint. It will also help you in preparation of your assignments for your university. Basic IT skills will open doors for you, not just for getting your job, but for all different avenues in UK. Positive mindset and optimism. These two, you should embrace them and have it under your belt all the time. Look, when you will come into UK, it's quite evident you might not get all the jobs which you may apply for, and you may feel a bit negative about yourself, that you're not good enough, or perhaps you don't have the skills. But on the other side, take learnings from each experience, try and improve yourself and come back stronger, as opposed to be just dwelling on it. The only thing which you can do from past is take learnings. Focus on present so that you can drive future results. So yes, try and stay in present so that you can control the future. Obviously take learnings from the past, but do not dwell on it. The other aspect with positive mindset and optimism is also having good people around you. There's a very famous saying, if you show me 5 friends to hang out with, I will show you a future. And it's a very powerful statement. Do not be friends with people who are negative, because they will project negative energy and negative vibes over to you. The other important skill to have before coming to UK is learning how to drive. Again, driving can be extremely expensive in UK, so it's advisable to learn driving back home. Have your lessons done, have your classes done, so that when you come into UK, you know basic driving. It's just that rules you need to be familiar of. You would have to take classes in UK to understand the rules and regulations, but the fact that you have learned how to drive back home, it would be more easier coming in UK and just taking a crash course of, let's say, 5 days, and you would be good to go. So yeah, learning driving from back home, doing a crash course in UK so that you're aware of the rules and regulations, I think that would be a good starting point, because driving can open doors for you, not just for your professional jobs, but any jobs you want to do. Because although your goal might be to get your professional job, but as soon as you come into UK, your expenses start ticking, so you have to make sure that you get the job straight away, as opposed to be sitting and waiting for your ideal opportunity. The next one is emotional intelligence. It's basically the ability to understand and manage your own emotions as well as around you. And this skill is more important than IQ, because in this day and age, emotional intelligence beats everything. You need to be socially aware of the fact that how other people will react. And this is also more like a soft skill, the ability to understand other people, share empathy, and it's a big one. Most employers are looking for examples of emotional intelligence, whereby you looked after your co-workers, you shared a good relationship with your peers. It all goes down to having a strong, good relationship with your management and demonstrating emotional intelligence, giving examples where you diffuse the situation at workplace. But not the least, personality development. Rest at the interview, knowing how to be a good listener, knowing how to be courteous, These are important little skills which you need in order to succeed in life, just general. But people tend to overlook onto those things. I still remember my first interview when I first came into UK. That was back in 2009, and I was so overdressed. I was wearing this very shiny black suit and a shiny black shirt inside. It felt like I turned up for a wedding or something. So I was looking way too overdressed. So yeah, but in some instances it's better to be overdressed than underdressed. But there's a line. There's way too much overdressed, and there's a bit of overdressing, you know. So yeah, a bit of overdressing is acceptable, but not having a shiny black shirt and a shiny black suit. So yeah. The other aspect is being a good listener. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth, so use that in that fashion. I think someone told me that, and it's a wonderful advice. You know, try and listen properly. You know, try and not listen just to answer the question. Try and listen, process the information, try and understand what the other person is trying to ask, and then reply, not just reply for the sake of replying. The last aspect is being courteous. For instance, if the interviewer is behind you, just holding doors for them, being nice to the receptionist you see. And I tell you what, in UK, most employers will speak to receptionists just to see how the person was interacting with the receptionist, how the interviewee was with the receptionist, were they engaging with the receptionist, were they courteous to them. Yeah, so the whole test starts as soon as you enter the building. You are being monitored. Sometimes people also look in the CCTV cameras just to see, you know, how that person turned up, where did they park. I know one of my friends, you know, he parked up in a disabled bay because he was getting late, and the interviewer saw that on the CCTV. So yeah, all these little things, do pay attention. As soon as you enter the building or enter the car park of the building, just make sure that you are behaving in a right manner. So that was it. I hope you liked the video. Again, the list which I covered is not a definitive one. So you would start noticing the other demand for other skills. So have that growth mindset, you know, always try and learning new things, new skills. Have that sort of adaptability in your personality that you are willing to learn new things. Learning never stops. Keep learning, keep grinding. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.